Are we live? We're live. Hey guys. So let me see. Did this work? Can you guys see all of the things? It has been a very long time since I have done any live streaming. Yeah, I missed you guys. Can you hear me? I can't tell because there's not enough people. There you are. Hi, Jeff. Okay, cool. This is a hot mess. Memory has not YouTubed in forever. That's a lie. I YouTube for a living. I just don't YouTube on this channel anymore. You can see many things. There's an echo, though. An echo? Why would there be an echo? I sound great? Okay. Echo. I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out as we go. Anyways, hi guys. Really long time no see. I figured since everybody is stuck at home and we're all bored and lonely, and I'm gonna take off this old lady visor for right now. Yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking about restarting midweek mimosas probably since last summer, which is a really long time for me to be mulling over an idea. But yeah, it's been a million years and I missed talking with you guys. And the reason I didn't is because my co-host, Sarah, who I used to hang out with, her schedule and my schedule never really lined up properly. So, yeah. Because my co-host didn't line up, I just never really got into it. And then I decided, like a couple months ago, fuck it, I'll just start it over again. But this time I'll be the only host, and maybe I'll have guests come on. So Sarah might be a guest sometime. Maybe I'll have some other friends come on. My thinking is that I'll do this every Wednesday because that's the midweek and it's a good time to have a mimosa and just sit down and talk to you guys. I don't do Discord. Everybody has a Discord server these days, and from what I've seen, Discord kind of looks like, for lack of a better word, it reminds me of like discount Slack. So if you work in an office space, maybe you know what Slack is. It's basically the adulty version of Discord. So since I have Slack for work and all of my work things, I never really thought about opening a Discord because I was just thinking that was going to be too much. But if I'm starting up midweek mimosas and I do Discord, then maybe I can have you guys call in. Maybe? Is that a thing? I could do a Discord that way and you guys could call in and we could do voice chat and have you guys on the show. I'm just mulling around ideas. I don't know. Are you guys interested in me doing a Discord server? Because, like, that's a lot of stuff for me to manage outside of work. I work way too much, and I need more fun things to do outside of work. Because, I don't know, since I last saw you guys, and I tried to start another channel. I did. I made Bitch and Stitch, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna sew and bitch. People will listen. And then I made like 1 or 2 videos and I decided I fucking hated the idea and scrapped it. So I still have the channel, but I haven't done anything with it. So I don't know, maybe I'll do that over on the second channel, or maybe I'll leave that for outtakes. That'll be my outtake channel. Because I do have 2 other channels on top of that one. I have my Patreon one, which is where I post Patreon only uploads, but I haven't used Patreon in over a year either because fuck, man, I've been working too hard. I've been working too hard. That's my problem, you guys. I work all the time. Like today, I was working from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. I didn't take a lunch. I didn't actually take any official breaks. I just went to the bathroom before I had to go to meetings, and I maybe did like 1 hour of actual physical like work on my job, and the rest of it was all just meetings all day. So I work too hard and I need more fun things to do that don't involve me having to cook or clean or be a mom. And normally I would get out of the house, but that's not an option. So now you get this. Hello! Let me say hi to the chat because it's been a while and I've been blabbing and venting and it feels so good. I've missed you guys. So let me read through this chat here. We can see many things. There's an echo though. I think we figured out the echo is on your end. Cool. Awesome. Glad we figured that out. Cabin fever setting in. Oddly enough, yes. I've been working remotely for 3.5 years, so you would think I wouldn't have cabin fever. But the difference between normal working remotely and working remotely through COVID times is normal working remotely, I have other social interaction things to keep my morale up and to keep me from going crazy. So, like, normally, wake up in the morning, drop the kid off at school, go to the gym, come back home, work, and then maybe on like a Thursday or a Friday or a Saturday or something, I would go out to the bars and get out of the house, right? I go be social, hang out with my friends, go dancing, listen to music, just go hang out on their porch, what have you, have an adult field trip to a winery. Those are gone. So now working remotely during COVID, it's business as usual, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., but I don't get my normal things that kept me sane. So I have been getting a little bit of cabin fever and I've been fighting it really hard. Especially the main thing that caused it was I missed going to the gym. The gym was my sanctuary. Like I would get in there and my warm-up routine, like I'd stretch for 5 minutes and then I'd get on the rowing machine, which I don't know if you guys are fitness peoples, but the rowing machine was my favorite. I would row 2K every morning. That was my warm up. My warm up was 2K. Took me about, I got it down, it started out 16 minutes. I got it down to about 11 and a half minutes of 2K. That was my favorite. And then I would just go into doing other, excuse me, other things like probably what the thing is called, like where you lay on your back and the leg press thingy. That was my favorite, though people would laugh at me because I had just started going back into the gym, and so I would do the leg press with no weights. So all these like weight training people that have been at the gym forever are like staring at me like I'm crazy because there's no weights on it. But you know, you don't want to hurt yourself. You gotta start somewhere. Then I do like the arm stuff and maybe move over to like the floor and do some like crunches or whatever. But I miss going to the gym, so I've been doing gym workouts at home before work, trying to stay in my rhythm. It's not working. I miss the rowing machine. My elliptical does not do my cardio justice, or my abs. My abs miss the rower. You guys missed me? I missed you. I missed you. I need you to like constantly hold me accountable. Make me come back. Because I have wanted to come back to YouTube, but my job is kind of video related. My job is video related now. So it's like when I get done with work, do I really want to go back and do other work for my personal stuff? Not really. But you know, maybe streaming again is a good way to get me into video editing. You can help manage a Discord server. Okay. So you guys do like the idea of me having a Discord? If that's the case, I might make Jeff teach me Discord and I might download it on my laptop. God damn it. My only stipulation is like, does Discord have a way for you to like mute it through like specific time frames? Because that's the problem is like if I make a Discord server, I can't be having y'all bothering me from like 8:30 a.m. until like 6 p.m. because that's when I work. Like that is when I'm working. So if there's a way for me to like mute Discord without having to like uninstall it, like I know on Slack I can mute it. I can put on a specified time frame where I don't like get any notifications, or if I do, like people send me notifications. If it's super urgent, it'll push through my do not disturb. Yeah, we can do that. Okay, cool. I really like this idea. And oh shit, my phone has 16% battery, so I should probably plug it in. That would be the smart thing to do. Hubby, I know you're watching this. Can you bring me my charger so I can plug it in here? That would be the good thing. Um, let's see. What else did you guys say here? A good mod team can take a lot of pressure off you. Yeah, that's true for even like YouTube. If you have a good mod team and they're like on it and they're very loyal and they're constantly watching your videos and they're going back and they're checking through the comment section, like a good mod team in general is just really important. Send my charger's in the bedroom. Can you guys hear Jeff? It's so hard. So yeah, that's really important. Also, don't call me senpai. I'm not that cool, okay? Hi,
Stay
baby.
cool, Kay.
Stay cool, Kay. Thank you, baby.
You're welcome.
And close the door. Appreciate you. Man, you know what I should have done is I should have just like imposed a picture of my work from home space when it was clean. That's the problem is like, so a part of my cabin fever is because I can't go out and socialize very often. I'm cleaning the fuck out of my house. So like, I'm going like kind of room by room or section by section or chore by chore. So I get done with one room and then the things I'm like, oh yeah, I can like deal with that later. I put it in my office. And so the office I cleaned is now a wreck again. So I don't really want to show it to you guys, but normally when it's clean, I've got my main desk is actually right here out of view. You can't see it. And it's this wood desk I got at like the thrift store years ago. And then I sit in like a normal computer chair. But then when I want to change of pace and I want a little bit more laid back, I have this desk riser. So it's a thing you put on top of your desk and you can lift it up so you can go from working in a sitting position to working in a standing position. Now, when I had like a regular computer, this was awesome because I could just lift like my keyboard and my monitors up and they were still hooked up to my desktop tower and it was great, but it didn't really work for having a laptop. It just doesn't work that way. So what I ended up doing is I took the keyboard shelf off the bottom of this desk riser and I flipped it upside down and I made that a shelf. I screwed it into my wood desk. So now it's a shelf that holds all my fake plants or some of my fake plants. And then the desk riser itself I have on the floor and that is now my my floor desk. So that's where I'm sitting. I'm sitting on top of 2 floor pillows because one is not enough cushion for my butt. But 2 of them, and then I can actually like, if I really want to, I can bring you guys to really close. I don't know, how close is that? What do I look like? Oh, hot. Let's scoot y'all back here. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, so sorry, I just made a really loud clapping noise. But yeah, I've been at my floor desk since this whole COVID thing happened because I needed to change of pace and it's kind of nice. So I don't know, maybe sometime I'll stream and I'll be over there, but probably not because I'm really digging this vibe. It's kind of laid back and chill and groovy. Okay, so I know I'm super behind and I talk a lot. Senpai, take your breaks. Meetings are cozy. Yeah, I really do need to take my breaks, but today there was no time. I had no time for breaks because I could have taken a break. I had like 2 half-hour stints in between meetings throughout the day, and I should have taken my breaks then, but also like it was the only time I had to get my project done, and my project is due Friday. So it was like take a break or get your project done on time and feel accomplished. that's an OCD problem for me, is I hate leaving work when there is still work on the table. If there's still stuff for me to do, it's really hard for me to plug off. So maybe that's a good thing for me to install Discord on my computer, because then I can set those specific times when it unmutes and everybody just says, "Hi, memory!" And it forces me to log off the computer, or at least log off of work, right? Let's see. Boop, boop, boop. Chat, chat, chat. Has a D&D mode? What do you mean it has a D&D mode? What does that mean? Keep it casual. No worries about editing or things like that. Just chilling with you and your videos. Yeah, so about my videos. In 2018, I recorded all of season 2 of Mem's Nomad Memoirs, like all of it. I got it all recorded, and it was great, and it was good, and I got one episode edited. I got episode 1 edited and sent to Patreon, and then chaos happened in my life. Work suddenly changed, and I got rid of my old tower, and I moved files off of that one over to another one, and then I moved files off of that tower to the laptop. I think I moved them over into the external hard drive. Now the thing is, I still intend to come out with season 2. My worry is, though, that I might have lost most of those recordings. Because I went to look at it the other day, and in my season 2 thing, where normally there was like a bunch of files that said like what episode it was, and it would have the raw footage, I only had episode 1 and 2. And I know I only edited episode 1. There was no other episodes. So I'm a little concerned, and I'm going to have to look for them. But don't fret, because worst case scenario, if I did lose all of them, the good thing is that because of what I've been doing over the past couple of years, and the past year specifically, for work, I feel like I have a much better perspective and editorial ability when it comes to putting videos together. So if I have lost that footage, I can just reshoot it, and it'll probably be a fucking lot better quality now than it would have been had I just edited the footage that I did in 2018. It sucks though, because I did it with like 3 different recording things. I did it with one camera from one angle, another from another angle, and then I used my cell phone, so I would have like multiple angles and stuff. But yeah, that was before I quit smoking. So like I had really long hair, and I'd brushed my dreads out, and I was trying to go for like the specific feel, and now I'm just like, yes.
What do you want for dipping sauce?
I would like the leftover sauce that we put on the chicken.
Oh yeah? Do you want it cold?
Yes, please. That's really hot.
Yeah.
French fries are hot. So I just got distracted by food. Jeff got an air fryer in 2019, so now we make air fried everything all the time.
This is not a lot of sauce.
I know it's not a lot of sauce, but I wanted
like ketchup or mustard?
No.
Okay.
Not yet.
You let me know.
I will. I forgot what I was talking about. Well, whatever. So yeah, long story short, if I have to make season 2 from scratch, I think it'll probably come back in a much better format than it would have been had I didn't. But I'm still gonna look for the files. I feel like I wouldn't have deleted them. So they've got to be saved somewhere. They might just still be on the hard drive in a safe space on my laptop. I might have just like pulled over 1 or 2 episodes to edit and then was expecting to move them all over. So they might just be on my hard drive, external hard drive. But we'll see. I'll keep you guys updated. If you follow me on Twitter, that's probably where I'll post about it. Oh, you didn't have to do that. Lonely Wolf just donated $10 and says, how I deal with cabin fever, crochet projects, soap operas, learn a new language. That's my 3 things. Learning a new language is a good idea. I used to use Duolingo for Spanish, and I should probably do that again because honestly, when's a better time to learn Spanish? Soap operas are amazing. Twin Peaks is my favorite soap opera. If you follow me anywhere, I freaking love Twin Peaks. Crocheting, I am not a crochet person. I'm a sewing person. Hence the Bitch and Stitch channel I started out with. But crocheting is awesome. Yeah. What sort of stuff do you crochet, Lonely Wolf? Like, that would be fun to see. This is why I should do a Discord so you guys can interact with me. We could have a crafting channel, right? Like where we all just share our like arts and crafts together, and we could do stupid things. We could have, okay, all right, serious question. Who all has fallen in love with Tiger King? Because I feel like Carol fucking Baskins killed her husband. No, but but yes. But also like the problem with that is my son's favorite YouTube channel is Big Cat Rescue, and I tweeted that to them a couple of years ago, and now they follow me on Twitter, so I'm like afraid to talk about Tiger King on Twitter because I don't want to get in trouble with Carol Baskins. Could change yours to the holidays, your Discord server? Yeah, but I want my own. No, I suppose we could. We could do that. If you want. Oh my god, this sauce is amazing. I should have had you microwave it though. Because it's frozen. Okay, so that's another thing. We could have a recipes channel. So I am part of an internal newsletter thing at my company, and my colleague and I have started a section for recipes where we pick out, basically we decide on a meal, like we make the main course, the side dish, a drink, and a dessert, and we'll either both make it at the same time and write a review together, or we'll pick certain parts of it and then like one person does this and the other person does that, and then we write the review together. And this last time we kind of split it up. So she ended up doing the dessert, which was sugar cookies, and I did the main course and the side dish and the drink, which, speaking of drink, I don't have champagne because I already drank all my champagne, so we're gonna do a Brass Monkey with some Miller High Life here. I just gave myself a lot of I just gave myself a lot of head. But yeah, so I ended up making this like blueberry lemonade, which I think if I had diluted the lemon juice before adding the blueberry syrup to it, it would have tasted better. Or maybe if I had used less of the actual like mixture and more of the sparkling water, it would have tasted better. But I have really sensitive tart taste buds, like really sensitive tart taste buds. Like an orange sometimes can be too sour for me. So it was a really hard time for me to drink that, but it was pretty good. And now I know how to make flavored lemonade in the future. I just have to make sure that I do more syrup, less lemon juice. But okay, long story short, the main course was this really yummy chicken, but it was kind of lacking in flavor. And then the side dish was this delicious, like, what was it? Creamy chili lime corn that was heavenly. And we had a couple pieces of the chicken left last night, so we ended up making a double batch of the sauce that was in the corn. And instead of adding corn to it, we just added it, put it on top of our chicken, and we had like a side dish of some mac and cheese and a salad. And oh, dude, delicious. I saved the the very bottom dregs of the sauce last night, and that's what I'm dipping my French fries in. Though I should have melted it in the microwave first because yeah, it's not really a sauce right now. It's just kind of chunky, but it's delicious. Let's see. Mems I asked on Twitter, but I'm sure it just got lost. When you have a moment, can I get a pic of Frog and Stella for an art project? I tweeted it back at you. I tweeted directly to that tweet. I sent you a picture of Frog and a picture of Stella. So you should have them. Maybe they got lost in your notifications because I sent them right away as soon as I got it. I don't think it's necessarily that bad of a problem. It's just that there are weird laws regarding liquor. Oh, okay. Essential employees. Yes. Liquor is essential. I don't know about you guys, but I've been fighting alcoholism since this pandemic happened because, again, I don't have my normal social outlets. So, also, we have orange juice, but our friend donated it to us, and it was orange juice with pulp. And I don't like pulp in my orange juice, so I had to filter it. So it's in my protein powder mix thing, which apparently is not screwed on all the way. That's lovely. Let's just pour orange juice all over ourselves. Yeah? Yeah? Okay, now we've got a brass monkey. So there's that, at least. Brass monkey. Wait, that didn't close. Ugh. That's the downside of these. There we go. Now I heard it close. Clickety clack. Don't talk back. Recipe channel. You'll give me all the recipes. Yeah, see, you guys are just convincing me that I need to make a damn Discord so we can just share recipes together because I love cooking. That's the funny thing though. So like I loved cooking growing up. Like I loved helping my mom cook, and I joined a chef class in high school, and I really enjoyed it. I got really good at cooking. But I had kind of a shitty, abusive ex who, long story short, tried to throw me in an oven. So that kind of made me afraid of stoves and ovens for a really long time. And I'm only just now starting to get comfortable with cooking again. Like, I've been able to do simple things like mac and cheese. Like, oh, it's from a box, super easy to cook, doesn't really matter what you do. But like actually like following a recipe, like I had a little bit of PTSD from that. I was a little afraid to like actually make some food. And so recently I started, I don't know, just thinking about food and like, I want to make a cream sauce. How do you do that? And so I'd Google it and I'd find a recipe and try it out and be like, okay, well, I don't really have everything that I need from here, but I can like substitute this and that and kind of experiment. And now that's like my favorite thing to do. I made this really awesome, I call it adult mac and cheese, but it's basically just like penne pasta with peas and chicken in a homemade cream sauce. But there's so much cheese that I put in this cream sauce, like way more than they actually asked for. It's like a garlic cream sauce, and you mix in the cheese with it before you add in the pasta and the peas and all that. Oh, delicious. Yeah, I really like cooking. So I don't know. Maybe we'll do like cooking live streams at some point. Not at this house though. We need to move to a different house before I start doing cooking live streams because this house was made in the 50s and the kitchen is kind of falling apart, and I guess the kitchen's not falling apart. It's just old. I'm just not comfortable showing our kitchen on stream. But, if we buy a house and get a nice kitchen, then maybe I'll feel comfortable doing cooking live streams or whatever. That sounds like a lot of fun. Now let me read some of this chat here. Do. I want to try Vegemite recipes, like spread on pizza, Vegemite spaghetti. I sent a snack box from my country to a good friend and she loved the sweets. I can't, I feel like Tits and Bearing might have sent us some Vegemite years ago, but I don't remember if we actually used it or if they no, she was gonna send it to us and then changed her mind and sent us the cookies instead. That's right. So I've never actually like off the top of my head, I can't remember what Vegemite tastes like. So maybe we should have like a Vegemite cook-off sometime. Or like that's a fun thing that we could do is like cooking challenges, if we have like a recipes channel, like pick one ingredient, like okay, so like here's a cilantro cooking challenge and like everybody needs to make something different with cilantro and like post your recipes in there and like we'll hang out and maybe I don't know, that sounds kind of awesome. I'm gonna bombard that Discord channel with bomb cooking videos. Do it when I make it. We'll figure it out. I mean, it's me though, so like I'm gonna come up with this idea and it's gonna happen like 3 years from now. So like, don't get your hopes up. I mean, like it's me. And that's the problem. It's not that I don't have follow through. It's that I don't have follow through with my personal projects. Like when it comes to work, I prioritize that shit super hard because it's my job. It allows me to have a roof over my head. Um, so like fun things. Like I've been talking about restarting this midweek mimosas for freaking 6 to 10 months, I come up with ideas and it takes me forever to actually get around to doing them. It's kind of shitty. Just got here, not sure what food you're talking about, but it sounds great. All the food. We're talking about all the food. Basically, long story short, TLDR of the stream, Mems is considering doing midweek mimosas again if you guys are interested, and is also considering starting a Discord server. But the requirement would be that it would have to be muted from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. and there has to be a recipes channel on it. So, there's that. So this is why I'm kind of thinking like maybe I should have a separate Discord from Jeff because like Jeff's fans are super hardcore Jeff fans and I don't want to take away from any of that. But like my channel fans are also kind of super hardcore as well. And I feel like maybe separate is better. I don't know. Plus, like, I love you, baby, but we don't need to have everything tied together. We're not those weird couples that have to have everything together, like bank accounts and like a Facebook account. Like, I don't know. I like having my stuff and I like him having his stuff, and sometimes our stuff overlaps. Like, I know our subscriber base overlap a lot, for sure, but sometimes it's nice to have like this is my thing and this is your thing and like maybe some of our people overlap and that's fine. But sometimes I like to have my things. So maybe I don't know. Plus like I think if I had to join Jeff's Discord, it might give me some anxiety because I'm an OCD freak and I really like to organize shit. and so I don't want to impose and I would feel like an asshole if I go in there and I don't know. I've never been in his Discord. I don't have a Discord. You know what I mean? But I'm so OCD. Like my Slack is just ridiculously organized, especially since the latest Slack update. I've got like my team and then the greater company and then all of the fun stuff and it's all organized and it's just yeah, I feel like that's how my Discord's gonna be too. Like all of the fun stuff and all of the like actual video channels and like different social media platforms and whatever and integrate it into all of the things. Like hook it up so it automatically like all of my Instagram posts go into this one Discord channel. Like I don't know. That's my shit. I'm weird like that though. I act like I have a channel that's like 1 million plus subscribers, and I like never used this channel. So, but you know, I have big dreams. I have big dreams. I should actually drink this brass monkey. I keep holding it. I'm talking into it like it's a microphone. Ooh, yes. Okay, we're already planning out the Discord and we don't even have it made yet. So, we have channel, Discord channel, right? So this is like all of the YouTube stuff. So if it's like, here's Midweek Mimosas channel, and we've got the Mems Nomad Memoirs channel, and we've got the like Patreon channel, and we've got the this and the that, and the blah, 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 blah. And then we've got all of the like social media channels, so like Twitter and Instagram and Facebook, and all of them like automatically post in there. And we've got channels for like fun stuff like recipes and fucking politics. We're gonna have to have a politics channel because everybody needs a place that they can just vent. And then a memes channel. We need a channel of memes and a channel for Tiger King. Start a notepad. I am a walking notepad. My name is Memory. But yeah, like this, I like this idea. Recipes channel I am really excited about. We could even like break that one up even further. So like one is just like for sharing recipes and well, no, we won't break that one up further. Never mind. I was gonna say we could have like recipes and then like videos of you cooking your recipes, but nah, I feel like it should all just go in recipes. My only request is that you pin it. Can you pin things to a channel in Discord like you can in Slack? I don't know. I've never used it. I'm going to download it after this stream. I feel like that's going to happen. Oh my god, the sauce is so good. That's the other thing too, is like, I really like taking recipes and then like experimenting with them. Like this sauce that's supposed to go on corn. I don't know. The sauce fell on my foot. On the top part of my foot. It's clean there. It's fine. Memes, politics, and... No, we're not having a porn channel in mine. I'm sorry. I'm gonna veto that. That's where you get into trouble. Like, this is why I need a separate one. If there's a porn channel on Jeff's Discord, like, good for you guys, but no, not on mine. No porn. That is, do that on your own time, not on my Discord. I don't know if anybody else is into this, but I think it would be cool to maybe have a pets thread where it's just pictures of everyone's cute pets for some eye bleach. Okay, so it's funny you say that because in my work channel, my work Slack, we have 3 channels. We have only cute babies, only cute puppies, and only cute kitties. So if I do a Discord, you best bet your ass we're going to have the same, and it's going to be pictures of cats and pictures of dogs and pictures of other cute animals like sneaky snakes. Okay, good. I mean, like, do whatever you want. It's your Discord, babe. But, like, I'm just saying, I don't want that on mine. Yeah, definitely need to have a pet section because Memory loves doggos. A lot. Yeah, it's really, okay, Slack has saved my ass, since working remotely because you don't get the same camaraderie working remote as you do in an office. Like, you don't get that water cooler talk. So, like, having a chat is nice because you can just DM someone and shoot the shit and be like, oh, look at this distracting video I just saw. And so, like, even though you're more productive working from home, you can still kind of, like, distract each other. But Discord, basically, I'll probably treat it the same as Slack. Very, like, organized and fun, too, though. Okay, so speaking of politics, who here is voting for Joe Biden? I want to know who here is excited to vote for Joe Biden because it ain't me. I am not voting for him. I want to see okay, so who here is voting for Joe Biden? And who here is voting for someone else, and why are you voting for someone else? Because, fuck it. Let's go there. Reluctantly, you will. Only if he has a cool VP. Not really. I'm not excited. Boo Joe Biden. Yeah, I'm straight up not. I'm not voting for him. Somebody on Twitter replied to me and said Joe Biden has 80s to 2000s liberal policies. As if that was a selling point. And I'm sorry if you're in the chat. I'm sorry, but like, that is not a selling point to me. Like, 80s to early 2000s liberal policies is not enough. Like, Bernie Sanders has had liberal policies that fit with today, that go, like, he's had these all the way from the 60s. Like, this is revolutionary politics, and that's what I want. In a time where we are having revolutionary pandemics that have killed thousands of people in this country, left millions out of work, left millions of people worldwide stressed out and afraid and terrified and everything. Why? Why would I want to continue with the status quo? I don't want to. I want revolutionary politics, because it's revolutionary politics that are going to actually be able to pull us out of this. Right now, we need someone to think outside the box. We need someone to be able to bring this entire country together out of this chaos and this fear that is infecting us, and make everybody come together and lift ourselves out of this when the shit finally hits rock bottom and we can start climbing back out. Because we're not there yet. But when we're there, we're going to need someone that says, hey, not only do I have a rope, but I have the tools necessary for us to build a ladder so every man, woman, and child, and he, him, and they, she, her, and they, them, can pull themselves out of this hole together. That's what I need. You know what's going to do that? Certainly ain't Trump. Certainly ain't Trump. You know what's going to do that? Certainly not Joe Biden with his early 2000s policies. Like, no, that is not what we need right now. We need futuristic leadership. We don't need yesterday's leadership. We don't need to, like, I need something different. I need something that is going to, I don't know, bring us all together before we all go fucking insane and become Mad Max here. So, that's why I'm voting Sanders. Even if he did suspend his campaign, if his name is on the ballot, I'm going to vote for him. I live in Oregon. Oregon is not a swing state. Regardless of if I vote for Bernie Sanders or if half of Oregon votes for Bernie Sanders, Oregon is not going to vote Bernie Sanders. They're going to vote Joe Biden, because Joe Biden is a Democratic nominee. If he becomes a nominee, that's who Oregon is going to vote for, because Oregon always votes blue and they always vote party lines. It doesn't fucking matter, and it sucks. But if enough people in this country write in not Joe Biden, if enough people in this country write in Bernie Sanders, if enough people check off his motherfucking name, even though he has suspended his campaign, if he gets enough votes, fuck, man, he could win. Still. You know why he suspended his campaign? He suspended his campaign because, to him, making sure the American people get through this health crisis is more important to Bernie Sanders than becoming president. That's presidential. That is what I want in a leader, a man who puts the people above himself. Joe Biden was telling people that they should still get out there and vote because it's their constitutional right. And yes, Yes, you should. But more importantly, I think that Wisconsin should have allowed mail-in ballots. I think what Bernie Sanders said is more important. He did not do the get out and vote campaign because he thinks that people's health is more important than his campaign. That's why he suspended it. Plain and simple, that's presidential to me. He's been acting more presidential through this whole debacle than our current president and then the runner-up for fucking the Democratic nominee, Joe Biden. I've actually had a lot of Democrats give me shit for saying I'm still going to vote for Bernie even though he suspended it. Not too terribly much. I haven't really talked that much politics. But, you know, it's mostly Dems. It's mostly blue people that are telling me that I'm ruining the chances of having a Democratic president. And I'm sorry, but Bernie Sanders is not Democratic. He's liberal, but he's not a blue. He's going blue because that's the most likely party to back him, right? He should honestly just say, "Hey, I'm no longer campaigning as a Democrat. I'm campaigning as an independent," and he would win. He would be the first independent president. But he won't because again, to Bernie Sanders, the health and safety of the American people is more important than him being president. And that is just freaking awesome. So I want revolutionary politics. I'm going to vote revolutionary politics. If you just want Trump out of office and you think Joe Biden is the answer, then vote Joe Biden. I don't care. I care. I want Bernie to win and I would prefer Bernie, but honestly, if your priority is just getting Trump out of office and you don't care who takes his place, then yeah, vote Joe Biden because they're pretty much the same fucking person anyway. I don't think Biden will beat Trump either. Sorry, I'm eating, but this is really good. When it comes down to it, how many people have you seen actually say they like Joe Biden as a candidate from the beginning? Not people that like someone else and switched to promoting Joe Biden because their candidate dropped out and endorsed him. How many people have you seen from the get-go scream that they like Joe Biden on social media? I sure as shit haven't seen that many. I only saw a small handful. I apparently have a cilantro stuck in the back of my teeth and it made me speak wrong. Hang on one second, y'all. I gotta get that out of my teeth. That's gonna drive me crazy. So, give me a second. Here, look at some mimosa. There you go. Aha! Got it! I didn't want you guys to have to look at me picking my teeth. Yeah, I can only remember a handful of people at the start of this race who actually liked Joe Biden's policies. Everybody else that I have seen who has supported Joe Biden have only done so because their candidate that they wanted, Klobuchar, Warren, fucking all the other people, I'm forgetting their name, Yang, when they support it, it's because their candidate said, I am endorsing so-and-so. But I haven't really seen many people that were like, oh, I like Joe Biden from the beginning. I've seen a lot of excuses for Joe Biden. I've seen a lot of people saying, well, you keep saying that Joe Biden, not to me, but news media and people of greater internet reach saying, oh, you shouldn't pick on Joe Biden because of his stutter. You should accept blank of Joe Biden because of this. Joe Biden, basically, they're dancing around the idea that they themselves know Nobody wants Joe Biden as president. We don't. It's like Hillary Clinton all over again. Bernie Sanders he was winning. He was winning until a certain point in time when suddenly they started having all of these, and I'm going to sound like a goddamn conspiracy theorist, but remember when they had the voting machine issues and all of a sudden it was like, Joe Biden's winning. But every other poll before that, and even before the glitch happened, Bernie was winning? It doesn't make sense to me. But then I've also seen some posts going around, some screenshots of people saying that they are actually Trump supporters and they changed over to Democrat to vote Joe Biden so Joe Biden would get the nomination so he would lose to Trump. I've seen that. I haven't verified it. I really hope that's not the case. I really hope it's just like people being shitty and pretending to be MAGA assholes because they like Joe more than Bernie. I really hope it's just people being dicks. Because the thought of people doing that so that our shitty president gets another term really is terrifying. I don't like that concept. And a weird TERF has complained that the word Karen is a hateful slur. I mean, are you surprised though? It's a TERF. They think TERF is a slur. TERF is not a slur. I'm sorry. Trans exclusionary radical feminist is not a slur. It is an acronym. If you are a radical feminist and you do not exclude trans people, you are not a TERF. You can be a radical feminist and not trans exclusionary. They are not the same thing. Like, you can be a radical feminist without excluding trans people. But if you do exclude trans people, then it's not a slur. It's just an acronym for what you believe. That shit is actually why I no longer use Teespring. Why we no longer use Teespring for our merch store. Because Teespring started deleting and removing campaigns that had the word TERF on it. So if it said like fuck TERFs or TERFs get out or whatever on the shirt, Teespring was flagging that and it was taking down those campaigns because a bunch of TERFs complained. And I said, that was my last straw with Teespring. Like, I'm sorry, but TERF is not a slur. It's an acronym. It can't be a slur if it actually means how you believe. It's just like saying, it's dumb. So, we no longer use Teespring. We use TeePublic. At least. Warren is just as bad from what I've seen. You know, I liked Warren. Bernie obviously is my go-to, but I would have loved to see a Bernie Warren campaign, like whether with Warren as the front runner and Bernie as the VP, or Bernie as the front runner and Warren as the VP. Either of those, I would have been so happy. I would have been so happy. And I'm really disappointed that she dropped out and that she didn't endorse Bernie. I think she wanted to endorse him, but because they honestly, I think it was her campaign managers that did that whole we're gonna have beef with Bernie Sanders so we can win. Me. I think it was them. Or maybe the Democratic Party. But yeah, because before that they were best fucking friends, it seemed like. So little disappointed there. But their policies were really similar too. Like, hers were not as radical as Bernie's, but they were a hell of a lot closer than Joe. So again, I would have been a lot happier with that. Still a little trust for the Democratic Party as an organization. I feel that. I changed my denomination to Democrat so I could vote for Bernie Sanders in the primaries here in Oregon, but if he dropped out, they're not going to even do that. So I should just change it back to independent. I've been an independent since I registered to vote to begin with, because I don't hold party loyalty. I don't. I vote for who I think the best person for president is in Was it 2008? No, it wasn't 2008. I wasn't even voting in 2008. It was 2012. 2012, I voted Jill Stein. And then 2016, I, at that point, disagreed with her because I was like, wow, this lady is a crazy anti-vaxxer. And she never answered my question about if she was still an anti-vaxxer. She never answered anybody's questions about it. She just avoided the topic. And I was like, that's shady. So I didn't vote for her. And let's see, that was also when Bernie had the issue with Hillary. So I didn't vote for him. I voted for Vermin Supreme. Was it? No, I feel like I voted. No, that's right. I didn't vote for Obama. Sorry. I keep forgetting. I am streaming. You can not call me right now. That'd be great. Um yeah. Teespring is real weird. Real weird about it. They catered to the TERFs, so I got rid of our Teespring account, which sucks because like their payout was a lot better. I think like it was a lot easier to set your commission than it is with TeePublic. TeePublic just like defaults to like $2 for a commission on like shirts and stuff. So if you ever wonder why our like merch is so cheap, it's because we haven't quite figured out how to increase the commission on it. So like Jeff only makes like I think he makes like $2 on a hoodie and like 50 cents on a shirt or something. It's ridiculous. Like we don't make any money off of our merch. Um, so maybe we should just like fix that. But yeah, I couldn't cater to a company that caters to TERFs. It's just not something I like. Uh do, do, do. Joe, is there a basis on being Obama's buddy? Yeah, the only reason why Joe is even running is because he was the vice president. And so he's running on a campaign of nostalgia. Remember when Obama was president and I was the second guy? Don't forget about me. I'm Joe. Like, that's not enough for me to like want you in office. You're just the blue version of a Republican to me. Um, in the early stages of debates was impressed with Warren. Dude, me too. I think she held her own pretty well on stage. Hell of a lot better than Klobuchar. Klobuchar was not. I couldn't. That woman could not hold her anger. She's like me. Like when I get mad, I'm like you can visibly see it. And so like I was watching the debates with Jeff and I was like, she's fucking pissed. Klobuchar would not be a good president because she can't keep her fucking cool. You should ask the boys, aka Poisoning the Well, what they use. They love theirs, and I can verify that the product is good. You know what's funny? Poisoning the Well actually uses a platform that we originally went with for merch, but I had issues setting up our payment method, and they didn't have a whole lot of options for what you could put your merch on. So that's why I went with Teespring and then now TeePublic. But I know what platform the boys use because I have bought some of their merch. And it's one of the ones that I originally went with, but changed my mind. American presidents are getting worse and worse. Either they're getting worse and worse or we're just getting older and being able to recognize how shitty they actually are. I feel like the rose-colored glasses of childhood very slowly fade away like a hymen. They just the older you get, the more it disintegrates and it's just gone. Government in my country is center right, libertarian, and they're helping us financially 1,000% more than U.S. corporate Democrats. Yes. Yeah, I'm really, really upset. I am glad that they're not going to tax us for the stimulus checks that they're handing out, but it's kind of dumb. It's kind of real dumb. I don't think that airline companies should be bailed out from this. Like, I don't. I'm actually really honored the parent company for my work turned down the stimulus bill. They were like, we don't need it. So that's kind of nice. I can say, yay, I work for one of the good ones. But yeah, I feel like they they care more about big business than they do the American people. And yeah, they have like loans for small businesses. They're loaning small businesses our taxpayer money. Like, I'm sorry. I would rather you bail out the small businesses, just give them the fucking money and not ask for it back, than give any money to big businesses. Like, they make billions of dollars a day. Why should I care if they go under? I don't care if McDonald's goes under. They've had a good 60, 70-year run. I don't care if Taco Bell goes under. I care about Mandy's Family Restaurant down the street being able to continue supplying me with delicious home cooked meals 24 hours a day when I'm done drinking. Like, that's my shit. I would rather us give a bailout check that is not taxable to small businesses nationwide and tell the big businesses, like, oh, you should have put some aside for savings. Sorry. Because that's all we always freaking do that. We bail out the big businesses and then it lasts for like a year or two, if that. Like what was it, United Airlines? It was either American Airlines or United Airlines. So part of the requirements for them to get like these stimulus bailouts was that they're not allowed to lay off workers or fire workers for X amount of time. So what happens? The airline company told in a news article said that it wasn't enough money to resolve the situation and that they had scheduled a day for sometime in September when that deadline ends to lay off their workers. So all that money that we're paying for them not to lay off workers while nobody can actually take flights right now doesn't mean shit, because come September, those people are fucked. They have no job. They might as well just look for a job now, honestly. Yeah, it's fucked. Small businesses are the backbone of the economy and of this country, really. Yeah, corporate bailouts are fucked. I feel like that's all this country is anymore. It's corporate bailouts. How many people are watching this chat? I can't see. 14 concurrent viewers. You guys are amazing. I love you. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me. Has it been an hour already? It's pretty fast. So yeah, no browser threats. Thanks. Let's not do that, Avast, while I'm live streaming. Appreciate you. I'm gonna actually go ahead and I'm gonna close Skype because I don't have any guests on tonight. But so not talking about the bailouts. We're not talking about politics anymore. We're done talking about recipes. What are you guys drinking? Because, like I said, this is midweek mimosas, but I don't have champagne, so I'm having a midweek brass monkey. We have a wonderful vintage High Life, which is my favorite shitty beer. It is known as the champagne of beers. So there's that, and then I added some orange juice in it to make a lovely brass monkey. But what are you guys drinking? Are you drinking coffee, tea, water? You better be drinking more water. Make sure to drink more water, first and foremost. Very important. Small glass of wine. Ooh, what kind of wine? Are you a white wine girl or are you a red wine girl? Because I recently discovered I'm a white wine bitch. I like white wines. I do not like reds. I try, but apparently I only like blended reds. Strawberry kombucha with lemon. Ooh, that sounds delightful. Did you make your kombucha, William, or did you buy it at the store? I know friends that do make their own kombucha with scobies, little alien scobies. Nothing because it's 6 a.m. and you should be sleeping. Then go to sleep. You don't have to watch me. You can. I would rather you have sleep because tomorrow is Thursday or today is Thursday. You should be asleep. Go to bed. It's okay. You can watch this later and it'll be very boring because it's not live. um, no alcohol in the house, but I'm indulging in some grade A Oregon Devil's lettuce. I do have a glass of water though. Mmm, the devil's lettuce. I haven't done the devil's lettuce in years. Uh, I should though soon because 420 is coming up and it's 420 420. Like it'll be April 20th on April of 2020. So it's like 420 420 and even better like do it at 4:20 p.m. on 420 420. Like how can you not? I guess that would be 2420 if you're going day month year 2420. It's 420 all month. It is. It is 420 all month. So would it be if you go at 4:20 p.m. on April 20th, 2020, it would be, but you're counting it like month. No, you'd have to go day, month, year. So it'd be 4:20 4:20. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not even stoned and I'm confusing myself. Um, let's see. White wine girl too? Yeah. What's your favorite white wine? I like Pinot, I like the sparklies. I like bubbles. So if you follow me on Instagram, you know I like bubbles because I have a whole um stories section dedicated to just bubbles. Also follow me on Instagram. Uh Very old Barton. I'm trying to close on a house and I needed cheap whiskey. I'm also a white wine person. Old Barton. Is that what kind of whiskey is that? I feel like that's like a rye, but maybe not. Mint tea. What kind of mint tea? Is that like a spearmint tea or winter mint or peppermint tea? Because the type of mint is important. And coffee. Okay. I'm just asking all of you guys what you're drinking. So coffee. Do you have it with cream and sugar? Do you have it just sugar, just cream, just black? How do you like your coffee? Salted Nut Roll Cream Ale. It's from one of my favorite local breweries. Well, what's your favorite local brewery and where do I get that? Because that sounds delicious. I want to put salted nuts in my mouth. Unfortunately, water rationing my booze. If Dax Riggs drinks Miller High Life, then I can't knock it. Yeah, dude, Miller High Life is the shit. Water rationing. Oof. That's not fun. I'm here to watch you, and I do not work, nor do I have any classes tomorrow. Okay, so you bought the kombucha, but you added the lemon juice. A SCOBY would be good for your recipe Discord. See, that's the thing. SCOBYs are cool. I think they're really fascinating. Like, as someone that loves mycology, I find the concept of like SCOBYs and how they work to make kombucha is really cool and fascinating. But I think they're aliens. Like, I low-key think that a SCOBY is just an alien life form that we've just accepted and we're like, we're just gonna harvest your juices and we're gonna drink it. But I feel like it's an alien. Whiskey and Coke. Nice. Switched over from rum when I heard Jim Beam made vanilla whiskey. Ooh, I'm 22, so I go kind of cheap. Yeah, go cheap while you're young, because you can. When you're no longer young, I don't have my vodka in here. Go high quality, because high quality makes quite a difference with hangovers later on. Smoke a small blunt. Yeah, no. Memory hasn't smoked weed in like 10 years. It's like been forever. I don't do the weed anymore. 4:20 a.m. military time. Nice. Holy moly, that sounds good. I don't remember what we were talking about. Oh, it's Kentucky Straight bourbon. I love bourbon. Give me that sugar whiskey. Yum, yum, yum. Tastes like molasses. Depends on the quality of the coffee, but if it's good, then just sugar. If it's acidic, then cream and sugar. Fair enough. I wish I could drink black coffee. I do not have an iron stomach cool enough to handle black coffee, so I have to put cream in it. Best beer I ever had was from the Growler guys in Astoria. It was a dark coconut chocolate and it was delicious. It's heavy like a meal, but it's a good occasional celebratory drink. That sounds fucking delicious. Dark coconut chocolate. Do you remember like what kind of ale that was? Like was it I feel like dark coconut chocolate. That almost sounds like it'd be really good as like a stout or a porter. I am not big on hoppy drinks, so I really don't like IPAs. I think they taste my bitter and I don't know, whatever that taste bud is that tastes hops is really sensitive to. I just don't like it. Um, but I like porters and I like stouts on occasion. I don't drink them very often, but it's a good uh, random treat for a drink. Otherwise, like if I'm going beer, I like my shitty beers. I like my High Life. I like my Hams. Hams is a good one too. Uh, but mostly I think I like the lighter side of stuff. I just don't like super hoppy beer. Tin Whiskers in St. Paul, Minnesota. Wait. You mean you like Tin Whiskers? I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's actually what my pint glass is. I got sent a t-shirt and this pint glass and I believe a sticker from Tin Whiskers to Oh, it is you. Of course it's you. You gave me this Pandemonium 4264. I didn't recognize your freaking YouTube handle. I feel like you changed it. Or maybe I'm just used to Twitter. But yeah, you gave me this. I'm drinking out of your cup. Yeah. ah, what's cool is that they partnered with the Pearson's Candy Company, so this is based off that candy bar. Oh, that's cool. See, I like local breweries. Um, yeah, you did send me the cup, and I love it. It's probably one of my favorite pint glasses because it's very, well, circuit boardy, and you know me, I like tech stuff, so there's that. Uh, beer, see, that's the problem. I don't have my glasses on, so everybody's profile picture is so tiny, so I can like barely see who's who in the chat. So I apologize. But yeah, I like the glass. My thing is though, like I have kind of an obsession with Swell Bottle. I don't know if you guys follow me on Instagram, but I really like Swell Bottle. And I have 3 of the Swell Bottle pint glasses. So they're triple wall insulated, so like the heat from your hand doesn't warm up your bevy, which is nice because nothing worse than, picking up a glass and your hand is instantly frozen from a really cold drink or holding on to it for super long and then your drink getting warm and then it tastes gross. So having a Swell Bottle, you no longer have that problem. And also, it's less stressful. Like, I'm less worried about it dying on me. But, I think we're gonna wrap this up here in about 15 minutes. I get some really weird comments on my YouTube videos. I just got a comment, I assume on my video about body hair on women. And somebody just commented, I find body hair on women pretty hot, smiley face. Okay. I get some weird comments, man. Like, I don't know if you guys have seen my really old videos, my really, really old ones, but there's one of me dyeing my armpit hair with my friend Cassie. And that video ended up pirated by someone. They downloaded my video and they actually uploaded it to X Hamster, which is a amateur porn website. So there's video, my entire video of me dyeing armpit hair with my friend is uploaded to an amateur porn website. So there's people jerking off to us playing with our armpit hair. And what's most upsetting about it is that X-Hamster refuses to take it down. Like, I have literally shown them the original link. Like, you can see the upload dates are different. Like, this is my video. This is their video. Clearly the upload dates, like, mine's first. Like, this one's my video. And they do not have permission to use this. But their video has, like, 300 times the views as mine does. And they're getting ad revenue off of it, too. Because it plays an ad before you watch it. So somebody has made a pretty penny off of me and my friend dyeing our armpit hair. Yeah. Like, I don't care. A fetish is a fetish. You can wake off to me dyeing my armpit hair all day. I don't care. But, like, if you're gonna do so, like, I should be getting the ad revenue. It's my armpit, right? Hamster's just trying to make that money. Yeah, that's the fucked up part. I'm like, yo, like, you guys can keep it up there, but I feel like a portion of that ad revenue belongs to me since it's not only my person, it's my video. I edited that. I built that video. That's my content. I believe I even filed a DMCA, and it was still up last time I looked, and that was a couple months ago. Yeah. Pretty fucked. So yeah, we have like 12 more minutes before I'm going to call this one a night and get off my computer because I've been on it all day and go hang out with my hubby and my child. But do you guys have any questions for me? Do you like midweek mimosas? Should I do this next week, but like probably have it, you know, an actual guest lined up and better quality? I don't know. What do you guys think? I can only imagine the struggle if it were actually porn that you didn't want posted. Yeah, imagine if it was porn that you did not want out there. Pretty fucked. I am so, like, messing with my diet. Yeah, do this again? Okay, cool. So, I will try and have a guest for next week. And I will try to make sure I have actual champagne. And I'll try and do a little bit of formatting, but I kind of like having it be a little loose, just us shooting the shit, sort of a deal. So maybe we'll do that at first, and then we'll refigure out a format again, just in case there's like a lull or something. And I'll try and figure out Discord. As soon as I do, I will tweet it. So make sure everybody's following me on Twitter at memory_holiday. It's in the description. It's impish and whimsical. What is my video? Of me dyeing my armpit hair? Or the stream? Can't wait to see you on the Wingnut Roundup with Jeff. Yeah, I really like helping Jeff with his live streams. I really liked having the walkie-talkie last time because it made it super easy because I was working. Like, that's the thing though. It's like Jeff does these live streams and like I always want it to be when I'm off of work so I can actually watch it. Because half the time I haven't seen the videos that he's pulling up. I think I've only seen like 2 or 3 of them most of the time. So I want to be able to watch too and hang out in the chat. But if I'm working, if I'm at work, like I might have it in the background. And that's why I'll usually like pop in every once in a while in the chat. But I usually just have it on in the background so I can listen to it. But I want to watch the dumb videos too. Your guest can't be Jeff. That's cheating. You know what's funny? He actually offered to be my guest tonight, and I said no. So that's okay. I'm actually kind of glad there's no guest tonight because I just wanted to chat with you guys and see if you were even interested in this. But if you are, then you know next week maybe we'll guest. I'll try and get a guest. If not, worst case scenario, you're just gonna be chatting with me again. But I'll have some assets created, so it's not just a random picture I found on Google of mimosas. Like I'll actually have like channel art. Maybe I'll have some intro music figured out, an outro, all that fun stuff. Or maybe just one of those things. I'm not gonna stress too much. I don't want to like go overboard. That's the problem. I always do that. I get like all these ideas and I get really excited and then overwhelmed and then I just don't. So minimal's fine at the very least. I'm gonna make sure that first episode is more intimate. Yes. Yes, always. Definitely more intimate. Came in late, but it was a fun hangout. Cool. I'm glad you guys liked it. I hope you guys don't mind this like weird format that I did of like being able to see the stream on the stream, the chat. But I couldn't think of anything else to put on it, and I didn't want it to just be my face. I bring in Sugar Tits if you can, and if she's free. I would love to. Sugar Tits and I haven't really hung out in a really long time. We haven't really chatted very much either. She had a baby, and I have liked every single baby picture that I have seen. We've chatted a little bit here and there, but we're not like super close anymore. I don't really have a whole lot of internet friends that I'm super, super close with these days. I have a small handful, and those people in my life are very dear to me. We just recently had Hi, I Think I'm Real, and his girlfriend came up. I think that was back in January. Yeah, it was January. They came up and hung out with us. Jeff took them shooting, so that was nice. Freaking Vox Providence came up. I was out of town, but where was I? Was I working? Man, that was back in November, maybe? Damn, time goes by fast. Yeah, he came up and hung out with Jeff, and like I've got some friends that I still talk to all the time, like Pat's wife from Poisoning the Well, like her and I chat all the time. But Tits is doing her thing and I'm doing my thing and I love her dearly, but we just don't talk very much. La la la. Streamception. Good for her and sad for y'all too. I mean, like, you know, friends, people just kind of go their ways. I still talk to her. Her baby is cute. Oh my gosh. Baby bear is adorable. Those little booties that they put that baby in, I can't. E-girl bathwater sales are probably way down during the pandemic. I don't know. They might be up. Britt loves cheese. Yeah. Yeah. I'm considering getting, I need to ask Britt if she wants to because it is on Wednesday. And, I start the stream at like 5:30, 6 p.m. Pacific. So that's like 8:30, 9 p.m. her time. And she would still have to work the next day. So it might not work out. But you know, maybe she'll come on for a little bit or something and then hop off and I can just finish the stream by myself or something. I don't know. The whole thing is like the reason I stopped doing the show is because my co-host wasn't able to do it very often anymore, and I kept waiting for her. And I think it's just better that I just have this be my show. It's on my channel, Midweek Mimosas. We'll just do it every Wednesday, and consistently you will have me. So at the bare minimum, you get to hang out with Memory for about an hour and a half on Wednesdays. And best case scenario, we have a guest, and it's a little bit more entertaining for you. And worst case scenario, it's just me babbling and talking to the chat. So, yeah, maybe we'll have a musical hour by Jeff, and he can come play his banjo when I have to go to the bathroom. But with that being said, I think I'm going to go ahead and end the stream, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in and saying hello. I love your faces. If you're on Twitter, again, follow me at memory, MEMORIE, _holiday, which is spelled like the word. Same on Instagram, memory_holiday. Same on Twitch. I'm on Twitch. I don't Twitch very often. But, you know, there. maybe we'll do it like every other week. It's on Instagram or on YouTube, and the next week it'll be on Twitch, so that way I can meet people where they want to see me. So yeah, make sure to follow me there. We'll figure it out. Probably the first month it'll be on YouTube, but we'll see if you guys want to follow me on Twitch too. Mwah! I love your faces. I hope you're having a wonderful night. Cheers to all of you and your babies and your puppies and your kittens, and good night.